Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, now if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've watched some of my previous videos, welcome back. It has been ages since I've done a video for MCOC, so I've had a lot of stuff going on, and I finally got some additional time now, so I'm back to try to hopefully make your lives a little bit easier, give you a bit of enjoyment, a bit of entertainment. But hopefully just help you out a little bit along the way. So I thought the best way to do that is to start off with, since I haven't done this for a while, since it's been like 7 months since I've done some tier lists, I thought the best way to do this is to do top 10 lists for each class, and then do maybe an overall at the end to give you guys an idea. If you're new to the game or just kind of up and coming, or just have a bit of curiosity about what different champions might be able to bring to your team, then this might be the best way to do that. So I will start off with giving a few of my honorable mentions, and then start off going 10 to 1 with my opinion of the top of each class. So if you enjoy this video, make sure and hit that like button, subscribe, put a comment down. Please let me know. Do you like the video? Did you like the list? Do you think it's common sense stuff, or do you think I've absolutely made a complete hash of it? Just try to keep it halfway constructive. That's all I ask. But please put your idea, put your 10 pence worth, and let me know what you think. So start off with some honorable mentions. Masakre didn't quite make the cut. Probably 8, 9, 10 could have went to loads of different champions. Masakre, Crossbones, fantastic. Even Hawkeye, Black Panther, all fantastic champs. So any of those, along with these, would be some great champions to rank up. But I'll give you my thoughts on these now. So number 10, I will start with Black Widow, Deadly Origin. Okay, now if you need a champ that puts tons of debuffs on the opponent, shocks, then she's your gal. Special 2 hits like a truck. So if you need those things, she's your person. Now you might think Crossbones and some of those might be bringing a bit more. Personally, I just like her better, and it's my list, so I've decided to put her as number 10. So moving right along, Stealth Suit Spider-Man. So Stealth Suit Spider-Man, when he came out, was probably like the 3rd best skilled champion, maybe behind Nick Fury and Aeon. But he really dropped off in the last, probably 6, 8 months, maybe a year, with all the different, some new champs and all the different buffs that came on. Kind of really passed him up. I mean, he's still not dropped, but he's just, his usefulness maybe isn't as much as some of these other champions. But with the release of the new champ Scorpion and his synergy with him, it's really kind of brought in a new lease of life, really, for Stealth Suit Spider-Man. And what it does, it pauses his cartridge debuff, so there's not that need to do that special 3 to refresh all your cartridges. So it really has made him into a really, really useful champion now. So if you do pull Scorpion, I've not got him yet, but if you do get him and you've got Stealth Suit Spider-Man, you like using him, then it's definitely something to look into, because Scorpion himself, I think, is going to be quite a good champion as well, and it's really kind of give him a new lease on life. So that's enough about him. Number 8, Killmonger. We'll try to keep this as a bit shorter with the next few. Killmonger is fantastic. He's very underrated. A lot of people, some people have him higher, some people have him lower, but I'm not a massive fan of Killmonger, but I can really appreciate what he brings to the table. He's got a good utility. He hits hard. He's got some really good synergies. So, if you've been sleeping on Killmonger, maybe have a look. HitMonkey, number 7. Now, HitMonkey, or Crit Monkey, as people maybe call him, or I know when he first came out, everyone was saying, "Oh, HitMonkey's this, HitMonkey's amazing. He's the skill Corvus, all this," and I guess he is really. I mean, he really high crit chance. He puts up those massive big yellow numbers, but he doesn't have as much utility, I would say, as a lot of the other champions on the list. So if all you're interested in is those big numbers, then maybe HitMonkey is your man. But if you're looking for something with a bit more utility, then maybe you're best off maybe picking one of the other champions to rank up if you're limited with resources. Number 6, I'm going to go with Falcon. Now, Falcon must be one of the easiest champions to use. All you need to do, get that locked on, dodge back, hold that block just for a couple seconds, and away you go. And I saw a screenshot the other day, a little infographic that someone had made, and it had a list of all the different champions and nodes that the locked on negates or makes easy, or whatever you want to look at it. And I was amazed at the list. It was huge. There must have been freaking 50 different things that locked on just makes, not even worry about it. Don't even worry about it anymore. Locked on's taking care of it, done it. Sorted that out. So I don't use him all the time, but he is extremely helpful in certain situations. So that is Falcon number 6. So number 5, I have dropped Aeon all the way down to number 5. Now, Aeon, everyone knows what Aeon's positives are. If you're doing some, I don't know what you want to call it, Everest style content, the really, really high health pool content, Aeon is your man. Other than that, I would say any of these top 4 at least are better than Aeon for just day-to-day questing, AQ, AW, in my opinion. Like I said, if you're not taking on really massive health pools, I am not a fan of Aeon. Some people are, but I'm not a big fan. So number 4, again, try to keep these as quick as possible. ShangChi, put in number 4 spot. I won't go into too much detail. ShangChi is really good. I would just say an overall champ. He has easy access to slow, unblockable, big crits. He has a few cheese options. So fantastic, quite easy to use. ShangChi, really good. That's enough said about him. So now you've got the final 3, the 3 amigos here. Now, I find it quite hard to kind of decide between these 3. The 3 of them have their own utility, but in a sense, they all have high damage. They all have tons of utility. I would say the only thing, I'll quickly say who's going to be in which place before I go any further. So, number 3, I've got Mole Man. Number 2, Kingpin. And still in the number 1 spot, Nick Fury. Now, if anything, I would probably swap Kingpin and Nick Fury and probably still leave Mole Man in 3rd. But for now, in my opinion, this is still the correct order that they need to be in. So the only thing that I would say between these 2, they do have different utilities, and it's something to look into, because I'm not going to go into it all here. One thing that I'd say is Mole Man is better if you run Suicides. Kingpin is better without. They are both extremely good champs in either scenario, but I would say better slightly if you're running those masteries, better slightly if you are not running those masteries. And then last but definitely not least, Nick Fury is still my top of the tree. So much utility. If you're running deep wounds, oh my God, amazing. Even if you're not running the Suicide Masteries, he's still a fantastic champ. In my opinion, still really good if you're running Suicides. In the life model decoy stage, I still really enjoy using them in that first stage with Suicides and deep wounds. Still think he does a ton of damage in that. So, it's up to you, how you rate these last 3. But in my opinion, that's the top 3. I would say the top 4 there are pretty much in a class by their own. It's a pretty big drop, in my opinion, before you get down to some of these lower champs. Granted, they are really good skill champs, but you know, the top 3 here, maybe top 4, are just a cut above. So that's it for today, guys. I'll be back really soon with the next science, one of the next ones. I haven't decided which ones I'm going to do yet, but I hope you've enjoyed today's video. It's kind of getting me back into the swing of things. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts, and I will see you again.